Alright guys, hello garden people and tree friends and all that good stuff. I'm going to go check on a tree and thought I'd just film it. We had terrible storms last night and lost a very mature dogwood in the front yard. So luckily it was away from the house, but sadly it was one of the prettiest ones in the spring. So I want to go check on a couple of trees. Oh Lord, I see some damage here. Oh, pot blew here. Wait, that's probably because I left it out. Oh, that's not really anything. Let's see. Oh, here's a reason to not have birch trees. You see all the limbs and stuff around the yard? They've blown everywhere. They're pretty, but they're messy trees. And with a wind, you get a little bit of wind and you get a lot of branches. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I wanted to check on this guy, see if I can get my old shadow out of here. This is Pinus Strobus Louie, and when I bought this thing, it was super yellow, and I bought it in March. So it's getting some yellow on it. It's just not near as yellow as it was. It's pretty. Even if it stays green, I'm fine with that. But I do wish it would get its yellow color a little more striking, because I've seen them where they look almost yellow in the winter, like completely yellow. Mine is not quite there. Kind of see it looks healthy though. Eastern white pine here. It should be an eastern yellow green white pine. Kidding. Bad jokes. Alright, let's see what else. Anything else I need to check on? Let's check on this guy over here. Making sure that I kept the roots covered. This is green penguin. Is it Pinus sylvestris maybe? Is that what that is? I think. There's no tag on it. I know it's a green penguin. I'm just trying to remember which kind of pine it is. I think it's a Scots pine. I don't think that's it for today. I don't see any other damage. A couple of trees I've planted recently. Let's look at those since I'm out here. I may have done a video on this. I don't remember. Let's get my shadow out of here. But there is a Japanese sunrise. Not really impressed. I mean, it's a pretty tree, but I kept this one in the shade a little too much when I got it this summer. So I think probably it'll show off a little better next year. Tree looks good and healthy. Shape is great. Of course, I think I did do a video where that's my mom's house right there. And then I put a Sango Kaku there. Two that I haven't done a video on because I know I planted these recently. And they're going to look terrible right now because we still got a lot of cleanup to do around this area. It's a fairly good size truncatum. Acer truncatum flower god. And this thing was so pretty when it would, all summer, it would put out leaves and then new leaves. You know, you'd have like 3 shades of leaves in it. So this one's, I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like in spring. I'm looking forward to this thing taking off. I think truncatums are known to grow fairly quickly. And then one more. And again, overlook. Rev, get back in the yard. She somewhat listens. Rev, go. Watch it. 1, 2, sit. At least sit. Okay, stay right there. Okay. All right, here we go. Good girl. All right, you can't see it really. Let's see if I can get a little closer to it. This is another Metasequoia Ogon. It's kind of small right now, but apparently these will take off. I know Ogon doesn't grow as quick as some of the Metasequoias, but 40, 50, 60 feet tall. And Ogon is a yellow one. So it'll have a little yellow variegation on it. Not variegation, but coloring. I think that's all the new ones. Japanese sunrise, the flower god, the truncatum, and the metasequoia ogon. I think so. Hold on. So I'm doing this more for me, so I have record of it. So this whole area is blackberries. So we own back to that black fence, and then our neighbor behind us here. I let this grow up, and this thing just took over. So Karen and I are in the process of cleaning all this up, and this will be a huge area for maples. You can see how much we cleaned up just the other day. But then you can look and see how much we still got to go. And we even cleaned out this way. So this will probably fit. I'm planning on having a fence there, 4-foot privacy fence, and then some conifers, and then maples in front. You know, size dependent, of course. You know, conifers being bigger and some smaller maples, maybe a larger maple out here somewhere. Well, that's going to be a fun area. The work's not fun because those things hurt. And maybe I can get some suggestions for this area. So we got the fence here, and then this bed here, this one, we'll just kind of wrap on out this way when we get this cleaned up. But I have an open space that I could plant some stuff right here. So I'm going to be in the sunlight probably. But that's just Acer, palmatum, straight Acer is what I call them. It's got a pretty form to it. But I've got a room here to put something. On the other side of that fence there, I have Emmett's pumpkin. It's starting to take off. So if anybody has a suggestion for what to put here, you know, and I could wait till we finish the whole area here and then put something. So we'll see. But something that would go good with a red Acer here. It's red in the summer, red in the fall. Okay. Oh, I lied. I do have another one planted since I did a video back in the fall. Kurohime. Here next to the fence. I'm hoping there's enough room. I can always move it. I know these don't get super, but this one, how about this? It's a 1 gallon XL. It's already over 4 foot tall. What I wanted to do is kind of spread out now. So there's another new one. All right, don't have any other new ones that I need to show off. I guess I don't need to show any off. These videos are not meant to show off. They're just meant for me to have something to look back on and say, hey, my tree was pretty small and then it got really big. Or it looked pretty bad, now it looks pretty good. Happy to share because I love watching people's... I never could have imagined growing up watching G.I. Joe and He-Man and all those, that one day my entertainment would be watching YouTube videos of people walking around their yard and talking about their trees. But here we are. All right. Take care, everybody. Hope everybody's safe after those storms here. Passing through our area and others. And I'll talk to you soon.